Welcome back. I'm sure it's a huge audience out there, and we will get going again at 6:15.
Okay, so the next one is Kelly Road, and at this time, we're just asking for some engineering dollars to do a little report to come up with a plan to fix some drainage concern. Scroll up. Sorry. I need Jen to have this one up on here because in the package, it looks like the image got moved and the lines didn't move with it, so I do need to explain it. So
Well, I tried to make sense of this thing, and I
Okay.
could not follow what's
So-
going on.
these two green lines down here, that collects all the storm water from the hill, and it comes down through these two pipes. And right here, the water comes underneath the railroad track and comes and it hits Kelly Road. And then the water makes a U-turn and flows in the ditch along Kelly Road until it gets over here and then eventually it goes into a bridge pipe. Well, this section here is very badly eroded. If you stop your vehicle and look down there, the water's cutting deeper and deeper. And we're worried that a chunk of Kelly Road is gonna fall
So it's
in.
actually undercutting the road.
Yes, and we're worried that it's gonna cut in there, so we wanna get a consultant's report on how to properly fix it.
So that's like when you're halfway down the straight stretch on Kelly Road, and you see that giant ice flow in the middle of the road coming down.
Yeah, that probably would be close, there's a,
Quince is right on.
it's before the corner, yeah,
Yeah, so Quincy's is there, but.
Yeah.
here's the curve in the road, it sort of ends at that curve. And you can actually see the pipe sticking out of the railroad track here.
Yeah.
And there's a kind of a big hole right there, and then all the way along, it's a very deep ditch because it's been cutting deeper every year.
You did work there before, right? Like, there's an area that's cleared. Is that,
We might have done some brushing, but we haven't actually fixed the water is cutting a deep ditch and we haven't worked on that at all. That I'm aware of.
Any other comments? Questions?
Essentially, sorry, so if you lost that chunk of Kelly Road, that's. Well, if you lost that whole road, everybody would have to go through the mill. Right, to get to town.
Yeah,
Yikes.
you don't lose a piece at a time.
All those logging trucks down there, they can drive on half a washed up road, no problem. Thanks.
Any other questions? Onward and upward.
The next one, we did some roof repair work last year. It came in a lot below estimate. And so we want to continue on, getting our building roofs up to par so that we don't have any, leakage into the buildings. This one is for, the government, center. This, building or the roof was constructed in 2000, so it's asphalt shingles that are now 25 years old, which is definitely approaching the end of their useful life. It's a south-facing roof, so the shingles deteriorate quicker than any of the other three sides they could be on. And with that, I'll take any questions.
Councilor Nelson.
So when we did the original project, was the roof of the government center considered at that time?
No.
Did I pull up?
Yes.
So I guess if there was no cost savings from the prior project, and this was part of the normal asset management, at what year would it likely come forward to us?
Good question. Might still have come forward this year, but part of what brought this forward was when we had the roofing consultant going through and designing the repairs for the other roofs, we had them look at this roof. And it was the concerns coming out of his report that brought us to put it into this year.
Based on the state of the membrane or the age?
Based on his inspection of the roof,
Physical inspection.
yes,
And it's asphalt shingles.
on part of it, yeah.
I just, when I looked at $720,000, I thought, holy Christ, I mean, $750,000 to put asphalt shingles on. It must be really super good asphalt shingles.
Yeah, I wasn't part of getting the quote, but I believe that this number came from the consultant's
All
report.
right, thank you. Anyone else?
If I could add the original project that was put in. And so the 358,000 that was not spent was from 2024 LGFF money, so. If this doesn't go through as part of this project, those funds will have to be reallocated to another project.
So you can, and this is just so I understand then, so you've got 2 years to spend any of that money?
You can, for the allocation grants, have quite a long period of time, but you need to commit them with the project.
Okay.
So we could say in 10 years, we want to do X and be saving our LGFF up.
They just
or
can't sit in a savings account.
You just have to have a project and you have to be actively working on spending it, or they view it as you don't really need that money.
My general comment on this one is, if a year ago it was not an urgent thing, to be $750,000 into something that was a year ago not urgent, now is urgent, but not necessarily emergency, this one just feels to me a little bit different than some of the other ones.
I want to correct something, it is an asphalt roof, not asphalt shingles.
Is that what that, like a torch on roof membrane then with asphalt grinding on top?
It's a membrane with the asphalt and then the gravel.
So it's not that, so if the granular asphalt top is coming off, then that's what's causing the membrane to fail, because it would be exposed and there wouldn't be anything underneath that other than your ice and water guard. Yes. Okay.
Just a follow-up to that, have we, had that thing, what do you, I'm thinking the word, but they shoot it, they're looking for temperature change to see if the membrane's actually wet under the asphalt. Is that something that's been done here? Because at that point, you have a failure.
Don't know the answer, I could actually find the consultant's report and share.
All right, thank you.
To
Councilor
his,
McLean?
yeah, to his, question, just follow up, do we have areas in the roof that are troubling, like inside, do we have water damage, do we have nothing yet?
Nothing.
Sorry, Brian, we didn't get the imaging.
That's the word.
I just wanted to, the rest of the council.
Because I mean, what they do is they do a thermal shot of the roof. And if you got cold spots, that means you have water in your felt, and that means you got a failure on the membrane, so I was just curious if that's something that's been done. Anything else?
Okay.
None?
Was the $720,000 quote, I guess, for the roof replacement, did that come from the consultant?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's talk tiny homes.
Okay. So back when we did the tiny homes, before we even got, people moved in, Evergreen Foundation asked us if we could, construct an additional sidewalk, as shown on this diagram. Because it's a more direct path for the residents to the parking lot. Currently, people coming out of these units have to walk all the way down here, then down here, and before they get to their cars. So they're shortcutting through here, and And so the additional sidewalk is being requested to help improve that situation. It is a lit area. We did do lights in that area. And that will take questions.
Also, kind of, just a comment, mobility and elderly, right? That says it all for me, right? Seriously, take a look at that.
Anyone else? All right. We're numbered.
So like at this point, you could all take your capital dots off the little pink stickies. You will need to borrow one dot when you're operating, because you will not have enough, and we would just want you to go over to the post-its where all the projects are listed, and green ranks that you'd like it definitely in the budget. Yellow is requires further discussion, and red is future year. So then what we will do for tomorrow, we'll do this again for the operating, but then tomorrow when you come in, we can begin our discussions based on how the projects fell out after our presentations.
Say that again.
But which ones?
We have it here as well. So green is green like the project for the discussion, and red means we can talk about it in future years or not at all.
That's.
So this one will be just for the capital, because we haven't done the operating yet.
Alicia, which side, which one of these do you want them to put them on the? Which one's capital?
This would be the capital right here.
The yellow?
Yeah, well, so these yellow is the recommended projects, and these were the projects for consideration. As they've been presented, the cost amounts are there, just as a reminder, and just shoot dots directly on the sticky. Then we'll tabulate and we'll finalize and.
And when you say one additional color, it's been a long time since you've been in school, so your choice, we just need. So what's there, 6, 12, 18, so we need 19?
We
So-
need 19 for
So
the
we take
capital,
whatever color we want.
whatever color you want. I wanted to give you some flexibility for the evening.
You're on.
That wasn't before. So you're putting your dots on the ones you for sure want.
So the green would be the ones that you would really like to see in the budget. It's important. It's a priority for whatever reason. Yellow would be the ones whether they're recommended or for
So I'm
consideration.
only allowed to like 6 things. Really like 6 things.
Oh my God, we have to prioritize?
It's a matter of prioritization.